Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking to a wonderful reading between the spades and the hearts, which means that there are two, this is Divine Man and Divine Woman counterpart, and this is how it's going to be. In this story, this is going to be between Libra and Pisces. Okay, so there's a water sign, and there's actually a basically in that defense that while I'm looking at my numbers or my we have an air sign. So we have an air sign and water sign. Those are the two that I'm talking about. But anyway, this is gonna be good. Okay, so just hang on. So anyway, this is how it's going to come to my attention, and hopefully you will understand. And I know that this seems to be not a long video, but I hope that you will watch it, and hopefully you will see it. Okay? I know it seems to be good and perfect, but you know what? When you see a different way of knowing what to do, then basically you will. Okay, and those are the times like these. Okay, so you know this is how it's going to be. Hopefully it resonates to you all, and hopefully you will like it. And remember, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can. Just hit the notification bell on your device, and I hope that you will enjoy that. So here we go. First, as we can see, is that we have these two. We have the 10 of spades, and we have the 3 of hearts. So these two are between that. Okay, this is how it's going to be between there, right? If you were asking me, saying, why you have the 10 of spades and 3 of hearts? Isn't that? No, it's not. It's not that. But you know what? This is how it's going to be. Okay. So let me tell you a bit of a story here. Okay, so the 10 of spades shows us that someone is isolated and passing illness. Basically, that's not good. Okay, and this is Libra. Okay, so Libra is an air sign. Okay, so if you understand that this is an air sign. Now, the other one that is on opposite versus is 3 of hearts. Someone has emotional problems, and this is Pisces. So between the two, okay. Now not only that, okay. The numerology is 6 plus 6 is 12. It says a new spiritual journey is on the horizon. So basically, this is between you're on a journey and you feel okay, and hopefully this can be good. Now, not only that, Angel 12 is keep faith and be strong. That's what you have to do. You have to keep faith and be strong. That's what you have to do. Don't worry about, having all negative. Like, try to stay positive. But in this reading that I'm going to do, it kind of like acts between happy and sadness. If you're sad through this story, please grab a tissue and yeah. But you know what? Just let me read this. Let me read this to you. It says from here, I'm going to read from here all the way down. Okay? Divine Man was having emotional problems when he discovered to send a wrong text. He did not know what to do. So, as he expected, he was sad. Divine Woman did not get the text because her phone ran out of battery. So she was isolated away, and she had a lung infection. She had a passing illness because she had an notification and laughter killed her. Which means that in the story that I just read, that it means that, you know, you're sending your, you know, when you get, you know how sometimes you sent a text from someone, and then all of a sudden you're texting someone is your friend, and then got the wrong text saying, oh, that's the wrong text. Well, it's funny, okay? Because in this story, it's like, you know, when they say laughter is the medicine, it's always that. But in this realm, like between divine woman and divine man, the man was Pisces, okay? He was trying to receive, he was doing a text. But the woman, she ran out of battery of her phone, which means, you know, if you have 0%, well, then you don't even have it. You only have a notification. And yes, you get a notification when it's like 1%. Well, her phone did that. So her phone was having 1%. She got a text. All of a sudden, she had it. And then a laughter killed her, which means that she laughed was so hard, was just too funny, and she starts to, and she passing away from an illness. Because I know it seems to be kind of like a happy reading, but it is a sad reading, okay? I know that, you know, you can start to cry if you want, but, you know, grab the tissues with you. You know, it will help you along the way. Now, not only that to be said, is that between these two, is that I'm going to do maybe 2 oracle cards, and let's see how it goes from there. Okay, but anyway, this seems to be like, you know, it's just really insane. Okay, it's really insane. Now, not only that, because we put the cards there. Now, let's see what we have. Alright, so this is a new one that I'm going to do. And one more new one. Okay, as well. Alright, so this one, I'm going to be very careful with this one. We're going to see what's happening through this reading, okay? And I know it's been a while, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, right? I always say. So here we go. Alright. What's the matter between Pisces and Libra in this situation of divine woman and divine man? Tell me something, Spirit. So we're going to do this, do that. Alright, so we're going to look at this card. 47, it says sacred reverence. Sacred reverence. Long word to say. But let's take a gander. Let's read. And shall we? Sacred reverence. Alright. Well, this is a long one, but I don't want to read too much. But I'm going to start from reverence all the way to the end. Okay, here we go. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and live. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you, embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. So basically, the point being is that yes, there are things going on, right? But you know what? You have to have your own well-being. Okay, take it for granted, Pisces and Libra. Take it for granted. Okay, you two are in a different position. Okay, it's like one loves the other and the other loves the same person. It's like, for example, like a friend. If a friend lives farther away from you and you miss them, they will come back and revisit you. But in this scenario between having a wrong text and having your phone juiced where it's out of batteries and whatever, and it's only have 1%, and you get a notification, and all of a sudden you start laughing and you're gone. It still wraps my brain. Okay, it still wraps it. Because you have to unwrap it to see the bigger picture. The only thing is that it is giving me a bigger picture, but it's not technically not yet. Okay, but there's more. There's more to this. There's more to this. Right? Right. So we're going to do that. We're going to do one more. One more. What's this opposite of sacred reference between Libra and Pisces in this sad reading image? It says Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, and withholding. That's what the card is. But we're going to see that. Alright, here we go. Alright, it says, I know it's long, but it says, so, the Lady of the, so it says Allie, it says, the Lady of the Gift, brings a message of tithing to be your ally. She requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yet, this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply a direct action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing the lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at all human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and show others that you believe in them. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even of seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant, act as if you believe they have value. Blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you are willing to give. The Challenger, it says, the Lady of the Gift says that the act of withholding isn't welcome in her world. In fact, withholding information is another way to lie. Are you doing this? Perhaps someone is doing it to you. Withholding something in order to keep you manipulated and controlled, so you believe deep down you're not quite good enough. Now is the time for you to address the concept of withholding. If you see this in any aspect of your life, it is time for a change. Giving to others with the idea of getting something in return is also being warned against here. The best way out of this mire is to give with honesty and with an open heart and without expectation. The Lady of the Gift challenges you to be generous and compassionate. You can always start again. So basically, when that means, it says that, okay, for example, if you are receiving let's say you haven't text, and let's say you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until someone else is texting you. You will receive that text, and you will read about it. Because, it says that, what I just read, is that it means that you have to wait in something return, which means you're returning something. And when you return something, then you will, right? So you have to return a text. Now, for example, when your phone is between 1%, 10%, or even more, then you're surely going to get your text. But if it goes down lower than from 10% lower to like 2% or 1%, you won't have very much texting to do. You're going to, reboot your phone, which means, you're going to put your phone on sleeping mode, and let it run. Okay, let it run its course. But the thing is, in this way between divine woman and divine man, those two I'm looking at. because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, when you make someone like having a text and then they go, it's like you don't have very much time to say goodbye. You forgot. And when you forget of saying goodbye, you will have a memory with who or what. Okay? That's why this reading seems to be, a good impression. But it is a sad impression. Because I'm trying to make this reading full entire sense to you. And I know it's very, very different reading. But it seems to be like, oh, we can do this, oh, we can do that, oh, we can do that. But you know what? It's just how it's going to be. You have to be, you're trying to make yourself a better place. Put yourself in someone's, let's say, shoes, and let's say you were thinking in your mind saying, oh, I knew it. I forgot to say goodbye to him, or I forgot to say another question, or another text. Okay, yeah, you do that. But you know what? Don't, when you send a wrong text to somebody, that person will start to freaking laugh. It will start to laugh. Like a belly laugh, whatever. It's going to start. When the person starts laughing so much, they can't stop until they start to have a tear in their eye. And once when they have that, then yes, they will fall over their seat. So it's like, get the picture. And about, a text until your whatever is gone. Like that maybe there's too much laughter. And maybe it's like, maybe I should not do that. So it's like, yeah. But remember, this is how it's going to be. And I hope that you will enjoy. And I know that this is a good video. And I hope that I will get lots of likes on this. I hope I will get lots of viewers on this and everything else. But you know what? Remember when I'm going to say this. This is the last one. Like I say, just remember to take your phone with you at all times. Charge it when you get home. Charge it when you're out, whatever. But just remember, don't send a wrong text to somebody and then poof, they passed away. Because, it could happen to all around the world. It could happen. And laughter is good. But you know what? Sometimes laughter can maybe mental hurt you. Or not in that circumstance. But laughter can basically, make you laugh too hard, and then basically it could just do that. So just remember what I'm saying. But remember, this is a good reading, and I hope that you will enjoy it, and I hope that you will have a fantastic time to watch this video. And it will be good to understand that this is how it's going to be. So thank you very much. and enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.